I want us to listen to some voices here of what transpired on the 9th and the 10th of August, that is the election day and the day after, regarding the voter turnout and the confusion that we've witnessed in a week that appeared to be a battle of solving problems, mathematical problems.
I repeat, as at noon today, 6,567,869 Kenyans had turned up to vote. This equates to 30.65% of the total 22,120,458 registered voters.
Right, that is, excuse me, Juliana Cherera speaking about it's behind you, Javas. Look, so she spoke about 6,567,869. If you calculate, obviously, you will not get the 30.65% that she was talking about. You'll get 29.69%. So that was a missed calculation. Let's listen to another clip of another commissioner within the IEbC giving an update of the voter turnout as of 4 p.m.
At allowed 4 p.m., 12,065,803 registered voters out of 22,120,458 had cast their votes. This equates to 56.17% of voter turnout, excluding voting through the manual register.
All right, so we look at the figures again, because 12,065,803, if you calculate that out of 22,120,458, it comes to 54.54, but they gave us a percentage of 56.17. So that was still during the election day. Let's listen to what they said the day after the election, this time round by Chairman Wafula Chebukati.
But from the kits that transmitted, the voter turnout is 65.4%. This figure will go higher once we compute the verification of the turnout in areas that did manual voting.
Just for clarity, I was given the figure of 64.6% voter turnout represents 14,164,561 voters. 64.6% represents 14,164,561 voters. And of course, this figure will go up once we get the data of those who voted manually.
All right, so let's look at it again so that we get a better feel of the calculations, because the chairman is talking about the first. So you notice there's a difference of the figures in 17 minutes, same press conference. So first spoke of 65.4%. If you're to calculate that against 22 million and the other figures, you'll get 14,466. But then he corrects it to 64.6% and then says the absolute number of the voters is 14,164,561. But if you calculate that against the voters register, it comes to 64.03. Again, a miscalculation from the commission. And obviously this was way before the manually identified voters had been tallied and put into the voter turnout. And Duncan, does this mean anything? Because the commission is updating the country periodically as of the progress made so far. Then eventually the day after election, they have already looked at the returns from the KIMS case and they have realized how much the voter turnout is. Yet there's those mistakes. What does this mean and what does it do to the credibility of the process?